City Council recently completed a 2.5-year study into the ecological and conservation significance of Banyule Flats and Warringal parklands. The study assessed 180,000 records of plant and animal species and then for 2 years set wildlife cameras in the field to verify the findings. The study found that Banyule Flats and Warringal parklands is of state conservation significance. The state significance rating was assigned due to 4 factors: ecological integrity, richness and diversity, rarity and conservation, and representation of type. International migratory waded bird species were also discovered at the site.
Banyule Flats is really a unique community resource. It's a location with conservation values and unique natural habitats, both of flora and fauna, which are of state and some of national significance, with only 10 kilometres of Melbourne. I think this area, being a unique conservation area as it is, it's something about it that really enlivens people, engages them and makes them feel, if you like, a part of nature. You can connect with nature in this location and you're just within a stone's throw of a suburban setting, really.
Warringal Conservation Society has been engaged in habitat restoration and conservation of the local natural environment for almost 50 years. Banyule Flats is a treasured natural asset on many levels for a range of recreational purposes such as enjoying nature, walking, cycling and a whole lot of other activities. So as a resident of the city of Banyule and someone who's had a lifelong passion for nature, I can easily say Banyule Flats by far is my most favourite go-to place for many reasons.
Friends of Banyule campaigns to protect the natural resources and environment down here, which are so important to this community and we think to Melbourne. We lobby governments at state and local level and organise with other like-minded groups to pursue the conservation aims of this unique area.
Been coming to breakfast with the birds for 5 years now. This is our 5th year, bringing the grandkids along and having a lot of fun.
I'm Megan from Banyule Bushland Management Unit. We manage Banyule Flats Reserve mostly for our native fauna. They're being squeezed into smaller and smaller corridors due to population pressures, and this is a really important area for them to find safe refuge. One example of a significant species at Banyule Flats is the Studley park gum, which is the natural hybrid between a river red gum and a swamp gum. This Studley park gum has been here since before European settlement.
One of the things we enjoy most is that we can ride along the Yarra, beside the Yarra in a bushland setting, and we sometimes ride from here into the city, right along the Yarra, and it's an amazing part of Melbourne.
Billabongs are an iconic landscape feature. They're a type of wetlands that's formed when the path of a waterway or a creek changes over time, leaving the branch with a dead end, such as an oxbow lake or a billabong. Billabongs are important from an ecological, cultural and a livability perspective. They tend to fill from an overbank winter flow and then are predominantly dry for the majority of the year, creating a wonderful haven and habitat for frogs, birds and vegetation.